What's up everyone, it's me Barky, and today I'm going to be showing you how to start a mountain world in Rimworld. Now, in my last video I made a very basic base. I just showed you the first 10 minutes I think of the game, roughly, and in this one I'm going to be showing you how to start a base properly and defend it. So first things first, we choose quite a beginner level time, a beginner level landing site. So we get the temperature and go back to full. Found a mountainy, temperate place with a growing period of the whole year. That's probably the best. There we go. Year round. Let's check. Temperature's pretty good, and we select our site. Let's make it a bit bigger. Starting month, go to March, and then we select site. And now, in my last video, I didn't take proper time to select my colonists. I kind of just wanted to show you the beginning, but this one I'm going to go through it properly. That's actually a really good colonist. Okay, he can stay. Generally what you want is you want someone who can shoot well, who can construct decently, and mining's pretty good in the beginning, I think. Animals, not too great, but still not too bad, I guess. Yeah, you want someone who can research, because research is crucially important in the beginning. So let's look for what we need. Crafting. That's pretty good. Right, let's just keep looking, yeah. That is really good. Okay, so we got our chef, and we got our constructor, and our miner, got our chef, and we got our researcher. And okay, wow, get rid of this guy. Okay, growing, very important. Yeah, okay, this will be fine. Now we have our 3 people, and we can bring them in. Oh wait, lazy. I didn't notice that until right now. Okay, we'll be okay. So let's do this. The 3 of us awake and our crypto sleep sarcophagus guy to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making your plans to survive. Excellent. Okay, so first thing we do is we pause and we check out who does what. This guy can't shoot, so we give him the plasteel knife. This guy's shooting is 3, so we give him the pistol. And this guy's shooting is that, so we give him that. Then we unbind everything by pressing F on these silver pieces, the wood, the steel, and everything else. Oops, click on the dog. And the medicine. Now we just take a little look around the map. Okay, we can go hunt those just now. Take a look around the map just for any more resources and a good base to start. Oh, this is our base right here. And the entrance can be over there, I think. So we get started. First things first, we go to work. And a lot of people told me that maybe they shouldn't use manual priorities. I usually leave it on, but it's definitely up to you. It's really what you want. I set firefight to 1 on all of them, because that's really important to me. Okay, he's our doctor. Patients, it's important that they go to bed as soon as they get hurt. Flick, not really important right now. But flick is when you need to put power on and off. And it's not too big of a deal at the moment, but it's good. Warden, he's got really high social growing level. Handle, definitely him. These things don't matter right now. They're like very situational. Just like a lot of the stuff, but this is really situational stuff. And cook is this guy. He'll cook our food. I mean our food, sorry. Hunt. Constructing. Let's get him construct 2. Wait, no, hunting 2, constructing 1. So all this is quite boring in the beginning, but it is very worth it. Okay, so then the next thing we do is we say zone area. We put our stockpile zone over there. Should be fine. Let's set our growing zone. Where can we put our growing zone? Over here should be fine. It should be okay. Okay, we set it to rice. Rice grows the fastest. Doesn't give you the most, but we need food quite quickly, so that'll be fine for now. Then we set mining. Let's get this mined out. So like that is fine for now. And that looks like it. Alright, then we'll mine this. This looks okay for now. Let me let them do their own things for a little bit. Yeah, they're just sick right now. Sick little colonists. Okay, this dog needs to be trained. And then to haul for now. We will be trained by Noggy over there. Okay, cool. Everything's fine for now. And then we can take this and build a little room like this, like that, just for now. And maybe set the floor wood for now. And then, not an auto door, just a normal door. Someone told me that auto doors are quite energy expensive, so if that was you who told me that, then I definitely agree with you. They are quite energy intensive. I think the time, as I said to you, the time that you save when you make them is definitely worth it. But, you know, let's just give it a try. I'll put 3 beds there, if you're not retarded. Like I am, you'll be fine. And there we go. Now we got quite a bit of steel coming in. Oh, here's some more here. More over there. So you gotta look for the stuff in the beginning. It's like crucially important. That you don't run out of resources. That's a big steel block. Yeah, we've got enough resources, last a while. Eventually you can start your own trading post kind of deal, and that'll be fine until then. Once you have a trading post, you can actually just buy steel. So yeah, these people slept outside. I kind of feel bad that I let them sleep outside. But they just crashed, so maybe like comfort must not be the biggest deal for them at the moment. Another thing I usually do in the beginning now is I set their time. So I go to I go to restriction, sorry. And I set the time that they can do to anything, except for the last 23 over here at 11 o'clock. They go to sleep. Okay, so that's the debug log, so I've got this debug menu open because I like to set up little scenarios every now and then. So don't pay much attention to that. Okay, cool, so we've actually trained the dog, which is awesome. Okay, and now we just need to finish this, so we have our first room, and then mine this out. I want to mine this like that, eventually. And how much food do we have? 10, 10, 4. So we're fine. We're fine in the food department for a while, which is just great. And yeah, so I gave them anything to do in their time. And some people say you need to put it to work in maybe like 2 or 3 hours of joy, but generally they're pretty good about that, so I'm not overly stressed about it. Let's just cancel this for now. Just then finish this and then we're ready. I kind of want them to come fix this area. Now we just gotta wait. It takes time. Rimworld is, you gotta be pretty patient in Rimworld. Okay, so he's going to make the beds. It's important that you make beds in this game for your colonists quite quickly. I've kind of neglected that, but yeah. Like, check, he's sleeping outside now. But that's okay. Once I finish this room will be, if you look at the bottom right of the screen above the time, it'll say outdoors. Once they finish these 3 pillars, kind of thing, the wall pillars, it'll say indoors. And that's generally good. Under that you have the speed. I've been adjusting from 1 to 3 the whole time. I usually use 3 just all the time. So I'm sorry if you guys miss anything. But I'll try to make sure that it's not too difficult to see. Yeah. Just use for 3 because I mean they're all sleeping now, there's not much to see. But you'll see them come and build this soon. They're just getting the floors now. Okay, what should we call our little colony? Hope. Very cheesy cliche name, but whatever. Ooh, this is bad. Okay, so there's something inside here. It's got ancient danger, and what that means is that there's some kind of problem inside this room. As you can see, here's a wall, and next it's limestone, which means that someone has built this like aliens kind of thing before us, and yeah. Usually what happens when you open this wall up, there might be like robots inside, and they will completely destroy you. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. I don't want to die. Dying is very easy in Rimworld. A lot of the time you could just get randomly shot, and then your colonist loses a leg, and that's the game. That's like game over for a while. It's not very fun. I'm gonna cancel this, put it like that, just to make a little passageway. It's not needed right now. Where is this guy going? Okay. So I've set my hauling too low. They're not hauling anything to this area, but that'll be okay. Okay, so we got visitors. There's a visitor over here. This guy's quite quickly. I mean, he's quite quick, so. What visitors do, in the current update, nothing. They don't do anything right now, but eventually they will do stuff. As the developer speaks about it on Reddit. This lady must be really old. Yeah, she's 81. Wow. Okay. But yeah, visitors don't do anything at the moment. As far as I know. You can request help from them if they're in a good enough mood with you. And as you can see, no one's in a really good mood with me. But anyways. Okay, so there's Xerxes, the dog. Where's our third colonist? Oh, he's over here, planting. Okay, so we're busy sowing the rice. It's very important that we get food going really early. These survival meals don't last for very long, so what we have to do is we have to go hunt. So I'm gonna give the word to go hunt these deer. Like that. And so when they hunt deer, they'll bring the body back over here to a dumping zone, wherever you select the dumping zone. I usually do this. And why I put the dumping zone here is that usually when you look at this granite chunk and you press P to haul it, they'll bring the haul into the dumping zone. And until you get your research going, which I usually do a bit later than most people, but until you get your research going, you can leave the rocks here, and it'll be much harder for people to walk through them. And then I'll build a little passageway going through here that only my colonists can use. So any enemies have to go over this, and it takes them much longer to attack. So it's quite useful. This guy's gonna go hunt now, hunting buck. And there we go. So we don't have much food left, and we need a meal source. So it's relatively important that we get it going. So I'm gonna put the butcher table down here, and then a cooking stove over there. And for that we need power, so I'll put a solar generator someplace. I guess I can put it there, and then power. Like this, like so. There we go. That's fine for now. And then maybe a battery or two. Okay, this guy might be in trouble. Wait, actually. Rimworld people are notoriously bad at hitting stuff. But this is what you do. You draft them, bring them close, and then you get this guy to run in circles while the turtle chases them, or the tortoise. Yeah, tortoise, sorry. Eventually they will hit him a few times, and that should be enough. Like, you can check how much health he has. There we go. Then you drop them and they go back to doing what they do, which is awesome. Okay, I don't think Gabe hits any deer at all, did he? No, nothing. Literally nothing. Anyways. So right now we are completely open to attack, and that is something quite difficult. Oh, here's more food. Thank goodness. Right now we're quite open to attack, and that's a horrible thing to face when you're early in the colony. But we should be okay. I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty. There's more food there. How much food is that? Yeah, that's nothing. That's only about 5 meals there. They just separated, so it looks like there's more. This is Eclipse, and what an Eclipse does is, well, I mean, obviously an eclipse in the real world blocks the sun. It does that in this game too. But as you can see, the solar panel is going to be built. Now the solar panel is useless to us. Great. So I could build a wind turbine over here. And why it's important to build a wind turbine over here is because this growing zone, wind will go over it, and when you put a wind turbine, trees cut down the amount of energy it generates. So if you put it here, eventually these trees will be cut down when he's done, and that should be okay. Okay, so cargo pods just landed, and cargo pods are random little events that they drop stuff in the world. Okay, so we got hops, which makes beer. That is entirely useless to us for now, so I'm actually going to leave it unbinded, forbidden, my bad, and it can last for 25 days, which I'll show you exactly how that works now. So if you click on it, you can check the spoils in 24.9 days. So we have a long time to get it. We got some more survival meals. So your colonists eat quite a bit. They probably eat about 3 survival meals in a day, or 2 survival meals. So as you can see with our survival meals dropping down there. Once the eclipse ends, we'll have... Oh, a new person has joined, called Orc. So this does happen. Random people do join your colony. So let's check what he can do. Wow, he's okay. Okay, he's not terrible. He's good for things that no one else is really in the mood for doing. So let's put him to grow. And we can put him number 2 handling. It's very artistic. Can't haul. So that is great. Let's let him clean. So he's growing number 1. And that should be okay. Plant cut 4. Gabe's just eating. Not sure. Okay, so now we're gonna get to our butcher table and we're gonna add build to butcher creature. Butcher creature will take any dead body and it'll butcher it. I usually leave this on forever. It's usually better. And then cook simple meal, do until you have, I usually say 5 for every colonist. And then roughly add another 5 usually, but I'll leave that off for now. Okay, so we've got 2 batteries inside. It's important that you don't leave your batteries outside. They will explode due to rain, like it's raining right now. And we need another bed. I usually make my beds out of wood in the beginning because wood is just everywhere unless you're playing an ice sheet world. Yeah, usually it's not best to play that though. As a beginner, I mean, I like playing ice world, it's quite fun, but yeah. Ice sheet, sorry. Okay, so as you can see, someone butchered an animal, now he's feeding meat to the dog to try and train it. Okay, so he failed to make the dog obedient. Which is okay. Okay, now I need to do this because I'm going to fill this up with walls. Visitors. So visitors just come and chill, and if there happen to be raiders nearby, the raiders will attack the visitors as well as your people. Okay guys, I'm going to cut it off there. If you liked the video, please comment and subscribe. Tell me what you want to see in the next one. I'll probably just carry on with this series, to be honest. But this is just how to create a mountain base. Very simple, very chilled. Hope you enjoyed it. And we got our 4th bed going, so we can all be roommates. Cheers everyone.